Ah, a nice relaxing paradise. An island made out of pineapples, and 4 islands to relax on. What's this? The islands are not all connected to each other, and the most convenient way of getting to the other side is by landing on an event space, launching you to the island. Well, at least I won't have to deal with the jet lag. I made a video earlier critiquing Kamek's tantalizing tower board because it had potential with its unique ideas, but in my opinion was not executed and left it as a lifeless experience. I feel this is also the case for MegaFruit Paradise. While people's biggest critique of the board was the fact that the board was essentially segmented into 2 halves and relied on luck, I felt this board fully utilized the use of having character-specific dices, which is a trademark of Super Mario Party. On each of the 4 islands, there is 2 event spaces beside each other that will warp you to an island on the other side of the board. So if a star spawns there, you must land on the event space to land on the other side of the board. Or so you would think. My biggest issue with this board is that you can buy gold pipes at will from a store on the left island. Having gold pipes be this accessible kinda defeats the whole purpose of this map, because you can circumvent the barrier and the focal point of the map at will by stocking up on gold pipes. The main focus of the player should be to accumulate dices, or in other words, allies, to give you options of specialized dices. The availability of gold pipes ruins that fact. Also, due to the nature of this board, I would say you'd get the most fun out of it with a 20-turn game. 10 turns just seems slow paced for this board, especially since it would just be a race of who could buy the most gold pipes first. Now with each board in Super Mario Party, there are 3 unique characteristics that offer a function to the gameplay. On the top right island, whoever lights the second candle gains a star, which I feel is a great reward. But like I said earlier, this will likely not happen in a 10 or 15 turn game. Another characteristic is the shop on the Pineapple Island. If enough people buy an item from there, there's a chance for an ice cream to fall on the goods, effectively closing down the shop. Now this is an aspect that I like. The shop may not be open for the duration of the whole game and kinda changes the dynamic of the board. However, like I said before, this may not likely happen in a 10 or 15 turn game. And on a serious note, who leaves an ice cream sundae sitting adjacent to all your produce? You have no storage room, Flutter? I'm surprised you haven't even got robbed by now. Kid running a lemonade stand is more business savvy than you, Flutter. Oh, here comes the sass. Here comes the sass. Another aspect is the sand bridge collapsing after enough users cross it, which is a common theme again, likely does not occur in a 10 or 15 turn game. So you see the conundrum here. This board does not really offer a balanced experience unless you play the 20 turn game. And another thing, why does Flutter have another shop on the first island? While thankfully this shop doesn't offer a gold pipe, I don't see why there are 2 shops and why they're both on the bottom side of the board. You can't even run one shop properly, Flutter. Take this advice, get out of the store clerk business. Well, I'm glad I got that off my chest. Look, my main point in all of this is that this board design should have made the specialty dice the focal point. This board has 2 ally spots, which I think is good for a 15 or 20 turn board. So perhaps for a 10 turn game, a 3rd ally spot could be added to balance the experience. For those unfamiliar with allies, each character in Super Mario Party has a specific die. For example, a Mario die has a very high chance of landing a 3. Having more dices gives you more options and thus actually gives use to this mechanic in this game. It's kinda unfortunate that Nintendo really didn't specialize the boards. Every board has a Lakitu, every board has a shop selling gold pipes, every board is not necessarily balanced for a 10 turn game. Not being able to buy the gold pipe would have made the experience of this board much more memorable for me since it does have a unique design. Well, that's now 2 boards out of the way in terms of a calm, elegant tangent. I'm curious of your thoughts on this board. Did you enjoy it? I'm looking forward to reading your thoughts. Thank you for watching. Oh, hey Flutter. Look, I'm sorry for what I said earlier, but Flutter, you're getting kinda close to me. Flutter? Flutter? Oh, not again. Ah!